and welcome to your band workout. So today I am going with the hold and pulse theme for this class today. So pretty much what it says, get ready for an intense workout. I am using the black bands today. You can use any color you want. You could even do the whole class without. If you don't have a set of my bands yet, you get 3 bands like this. They're 3 different ranges, so easy, medium and hard, 3 different colors, and they come in a little bag, and it's £4 for the set of all 3. So you head on to the members area and then you just purchase the bands there. Okay, so we're going to start actually lying down on our backs, but first off I'm going to put the band all the way over my thighs, so it's come just above my knees, and then we're making our way down onto our backs, head on the ground, arms are going to be down by your sides, palms of the hands on the floor, heels close to the bottom, knees parallel. Now, when you're using a band, make sure you're always keeping a little bit of resistance on. So keep pressing those knees out slightly to the sides, okay? We're going to come into our bridge rolls first. So pressing your back into the floor, lifting your bottom up, pressing those hips all the way up towards the ceiling. Keep that resistance on the bands, and then roll down slowly through the spine as our bottom comes back down onto the mat. So a few bridge rolls here first to warm up, okay? So lifting the tailbone, keeping all 10 toes down, pressing those hips up towards the ceiling, and making our way as we activate the abdominals as we roll back down onto the mat. Let's do that once again. So tuck the tailbone under, squeeze the bottom, press the hips level, keep those knees squeezing out slightly but don't roll into the feet, and then slowly make your way down onto the mat. Let's come into our first hold and pulse. So come all the way up. Keep that technique, okay? Keep that technique there. Hold, so press the knees a little wider, lift the hips higher for 8, 7, we stay here, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now keep the distance. Now you pulse the hips, 8, 7. So they go down, up for 4, 3, 2. We always repeat twice. So hold it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we pulse team. You go down, up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Make sure you roll down slowly with control through the spine. Bottom touches the ground last. Now I invite you to lift both heels. Walk the toes in a little bit closer. Come up into that bridge roll once again. So peel the hips up. Take the hips level. I keep my heels in a rise now. Keep that resistance on. Stay here for 8, 7. So use a nice slow breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth for 3, 2. Now you guessed it. We pulse the hips down, up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we always repeat. So stay up there a little higher. 8, 7. Keep the hips level. Try not to drop the bottom. 4, 3, 2, pulse it out. We go down, up for 6, 5. Keep lifted. 4, 3, 2. Make sure you roll down slowly. You got all that space. Take your time as you come down. Then when the bottom touches the ground, lift the feet. Let's find our legs to tabletop. So knees over hips. Feet in line with knees. Keep squeezing those knees out. Fight the resistance. Inhale. Both arms come overhead. Hands touch the ground. Switch on the abdominals. Exhale. Bringing the hands back down by your sides. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Sweep the arms over. Draw the belly button in. Look after your back. Exhale as the hands come down by your sides. This time, inhale. Sweep those arms over. Interlace the hands together. Cup the hands behind the head. We come up into abdominal crunch. pulling my mic out the way. As we exhale, inhale as we lower. Let's do that again. So we exhale as we come up, elbows wide, inhale as we lower. So the legs aren't changing. Keep those legs exactly as they are. Exhaling as you lift, inhaling down. Now come up and hold if you can. Eye lines looking at the band, elbows are wide. Press your knees a little bit wider and stay there for the hold for 8, 7, keep pushing, 6 on the band, 5, 4, 3. Now keep the legs as they are, pulse the upper body. So I go up, up. So I'm not going all the way down to the floor, you see? For 4, 3, 2. Now keep the upper body lifted, press knees wider, stay there for 8, 7. Keep squeezing the belly, so scoop and hollow for 4, 3, 2. Tiny little pulses. Don't touch the floor. Your chest goes up, reset for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Head and shoulders goes down on number 1. Bring those arms back down by your sides when you're ready. Now what we're going to do is we're going to lengthen the legs up towards the ceiling. I'm going to change the positioning of the band. It now comes over the calves just above the ankles, okay? Now once again, keep squeezing, slight tension on the band. You could bend the knees slightly if you're feeling a pull in your lower back. Head and shoulders is on the ground. We exhale as we lower slightly. Make sure the back is supported. Inhale as we come back up, feet over hips. Let's go again. Exhale as we lower down. Keep the legs lengthening away from you. Inhale as you come back up. Head and shoulders is staying safe, staying out of a vulnerable position on the ground. You only lower the legs as far as you can, keeping your back supported. Let's come down to a point. Open the legs a little wider. Stay there for 8, 7. Still smiling. 6, 5, 4, 3. Now when I say pulse, you're going to go up and down slightly. I'll go up, reset for 6, 5, keep squeezing out as well. 3, 2, now go a little lower, hold it, open it. 8, 7, 6, activate here. 5, 4, pull up through the thighs. 2, those little pulses. Here we go. Up, down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and gently bring both knees in towards you. Press your back into the ground. Take a little moment here. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then slowly, if you can, roll yourself up to seated. We're going to bring the band back over the thighs. And then we're going to make our way over onto all fours, okay? So when you're ready, the band is back above the knees, just over the thighs. Hands are underneath shoulders, knees are underneath hips, okay? Make sure you're switching on the abdominals. We want to look after the back. Let's lengthen the right leg away. So we're trying to straighten the right leg. We're going to lift the right leg and tap down. So you lift and tap. Try and keep the hips square to the ground. Make sure the head stays in front of the hands. Draw the belly in towards the spine. 3 more here. And then are you ready? Lift and hold for 8, 7, 6. Stay there. 5, 4, 3, 2. Our little pulses. Here we go for 8, 7, 6. Come on, keep going. 5. Don't touch the floor. 3, 2. Can you lift a little higher? Stay there for 8, 7. Big slow breaths for 4, 3, 2. Those tiny pulses. Here we go for 8, 7, 6. Stay with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pop that knee down. Give yourself a little cat and cow here, okay? So dip the back, eye line looks forwards, and then we reverse, chin to the chest, and curve the spine. Let's do that one more time. Drop the belly down, eye line looks forwards, and then release off, curve the spine, chin comes to the chest. Realign that back. Lengthen through. Are we good? Okay. From here, we're going to extend the left leg now. Keep everything square to the ground. We lift and lower. the left leg now. So trying to keep that left leg as straight as you can. Trying to keep the chest, the hips square to the ground. Softening through the elbows. No tension in the shoulders, the neck. First hold. Here we go. Up there for 8. 7. Switch the abdominals on. So draw the belly in for 4. 3. Now smile as we pump it up for 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. We hold again. Lift higher for 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Let's pulse it up and down for 8. 7. Come on, here we go. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Bring it down. Good job. Okay, bring in the hands forwards. Slowly make your way down onto your bellies. One hand on top of the other. Forehead onto your hands. Take a breath here. Let the neck realign. We're going to bend the knees. Flex your feet. Heels are touching. Knees are wide apart. Take your knees as wide apart as you can. We breathe out as we try our best. We try and lift both knees off the ground and then you lower them down. Let's do that 3 more times. Exhale, lift the knees. Inhale as you lower. So this is great for the backs of the legs now, for the bottom, for the thighs. Our first hold here, team. Here we go. Hold it for 8. 7. So you're trying to get those legs off the ground for 4. 3. Now you know what's coming. Pump them up for 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Lift and hold for 8. Big slow breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth for 4. 3. 2. Pump them up. Last little push. Here we go for 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Slowly pop those legs down. Slide the hands underneath your shoulders. Gently make your way back up onto all fours. Take your time here. We're going to tuck the toes under. Bring your bottom back. Walk your hands towards your knees. And slowly make your way onto your toes. Gently pop your heels down. Lift your hips. Come into a standing forward fold. My knees are bent. Let the body just fold down towards the ground for a moment. Really open up through the back of those legs. And then keep the chin on the chest as you roll yourself up to standing. That beautiful band is still on your thighs. Okay, take a big breath in. Reach up to the ceiling, make some space. And then exhale, bring the hands down onto your hips. Okay, so shoulders are rolled down, abdominals are engaged, feet are hip distance apart. Let's transfer our weight to our right leg. Okay, so I'm on my right leg now. We're going to lift the left leg and tap. Here we go. So we lift and tap. We lift. Now you know what's coming. Here we go. We hold for 8, 7. Try and keep the knees facing to me for 4, 3. Try not to lean too much. We pulse for 8. Tiny little movements. Doesn't have to be massive. For 4, 3, 2. Now we lift and hold. Stay there for 8. Pull up. 7. Lift. 6. 5. Engage. 4. Drop. 3. 2. Tiny little movements for 8. 7. We want to build the strength around the hip joints. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly pop that foot down. I nearly fell over then. Let's go to the other side when you're ready. So transfer the weight to the left. Don't lock out that knee. Keep it slightly soft. We lift right and tap. We lift right and tap. It doesn't have to be huge. Let's go. Lift and hold. Stay there for 8, 7, 6, 5. Squeeze it in. 4, 3, 2. Ready for our pulses? We go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we lift and hold. Stay there for 8, 7. This is where you start to regret the black band. For 4, 3, 2. Last pulse. Here we go for 8, 7, 6. Stay with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1. Pop that foot down. Take a big breath in. Reach all the way up. Dive the arms forwards, chin to chest. Roll yourself down to a standing forward fold. Take a breath. Let the body fold over here. Slow, steady breath. And then gently, whilst you're here in the forward fold, take the band off the legs. Slowly take your feet out. Then we'll generously bend our knees so we come back down onto our knees now, okay? Last little bit, we're going to put our hands into the bands now. So both hands go through the band, okay? And then the hands come onto the ground underneath the shoulders. So when your hands are underneath the shoulders here, really try and press open. So we've got some resistance on that band, okay? We're going to tuck our toes under. We're in a box position. Now we're going to exhale, lift into a hover. Inhale as we lower. So we exhale, lift, and we inhale, lower. Keep the spine parallel. Keep the head in front of the hands. Keep pressing onto that band. And doesn't it feel lovely not to have the band on the legs anymore? Woo, it feels good. Okay, let's lift and hold. Stay there for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pulse your legs out and in. I go out, in, out, in, out, in. 5, 4, 3, 2. Our last hold. Stay there for 8, 7. Get the knees just off the ground. 4, 3, 2. And then we go out and in. So you go out, in. They're still off the floor. Open, close, open, close. For 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Slowly come down. Uncurl your toes. Bring your bottom to your heels. Take the band off and find your way into a child's pose. Forehead comes down to the ground. Take a slow, big breath here. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. You did so well. Slow, powerful breath. And then gently walk the hands in. Bring your body up. Make your way onto your bottoms when you're ready. Just a few stretches for the legs, which is very important because we have worked those legs very hard today. So take a seat with straight legs. And then if you can, let's do left leg first. You bring the left heel towards the left hip. Try and keep the thighs together and the knees on the ground. And then we hinge forwards from the hips slightly. One hand either side of the legs. Folding the body over, take a breath. So we're not only stretching the hamstring on the right side, by doing this left leg motion here, we're actually stretching out through the quad, which is the front of the thigh on the left side too. So a few brief stretches here, but obviously if you want to go into bigger stretches, longer stretches for the lower body, head to the pre-recorded section, the stretching section, and there's lots of bits and bobs in there for you to do. Peel yourself back up, bring that left knee off. Now you're going to bring the left foot on top of the right thigh. Gently press that left knee down to the ground, a little figure 4, and then hinge from the hips. Really important to stretch out through these hips, these glutes, because these are the big muscles that we have really focused on in this short session today. So it might have been a short one. Definitely a powerful one. Maybe if you did it with the light color band, maybe next week try it with the medium, vice versa. If you did medium, next week try it with the black. Try and challenge yourself. And if you haven't done any of the other band videos yet, why not go back, set yourself a challenge for October maybe to do a band video every week. Mix it up. Okay, let's slowly pop that left leg out. Bend the right knee, bring the right heel towards the bottom. Try and keep the knees together. We hinge over, fold forwards. Try and lengthen through the back of the left leg and stretch out through the front of the right. So just by adding in those bands, it's just really good, not only to sculpt the body, but also to build a lot of strength. So when we come to some of the other yoga and Pilates classes, the strength side will feel easier because you're used to using the resistance. So when we take the resistance away, it might start to feel a little bit more comfortable. Let's peel ourselves back, bring that right ankle on top of the left thigh, press that right knee down towards the ground, really opening through the hip, and then hinging forward slightly. Big exhale as you do that because it's quite an intense stretch there as you start to bring the body weight forwards. Opening up through that hip, through that glute. Slow, powerful, relaxing breath. Try and let everything soften. Bring yourself up, lengthen the right leg forwards. Take a big breath in, reach all the way up. Exhale as you fold over, a gentle forward fold here, and then peeling yourself all the way up to seated. Beautiful job. Well done, guys. So like I say, head to the stretching area for more stretching, or why not challenge yourself October or November, try and squeeze in a band workout once a week. See if it makes a difference. I'll see you soon.